Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to a new video on the channel. One of the things I've probably been most known for on YouTube over the years is my custom tactics. I'm not going to disappoint you guys. I'm going to be delivering lots of them throughout this year. And one of the first videos I wanted to do was some starter custom tactics that I think are going to be pretty solid, at the very least going to be good and fairly meta early on to get you off to a good solid start as we learn the game. I'll be trying and testing out loads of formations and custom tactics, tweaking different things, looking at the player instructions and seeing what I think works on this game. And as I do that, I'll be giving you guys loads more custom tactics, and I'll be adding gameplay, showing you how to use them in game, going into lots of depth. But today's video, we're going to be using two tried and tested every single FIFA, hopefully FC as well now, formations that are always amazing, always meh. At the very least, they're always good. They might not necessarily be the best every year, but they're always good, so they're a very good one to start the year off with. We're going to be looking at the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-2. These custom tactics, we're going to explain them, tell you how to set it up, the type of players you might want, and obviously in the next week or two, as I learn more about the game, how it plays, I'll start to give you more advanced custom tactics videos, showing you gameplay and talking a bit more about what I think is really meta on the game. But every year, these formations tend to be pretty good at the start to learn the game. There are not many weaknesses, they're very solid overall. In the next few weeks, I've got lots of videos planned. We'll be looking at the best meta players. I'll be doing gameplay tips and tutorials, custom tactics, looking at the latest promos, looking at new features like evolutions and player styles. If you like learning about EAFC 24, FIFA games in general, want to get better, this is the channel for you. And let me know in the comments, is there something specific you want? Is there a specific formation you want me to test? Is there videos you want me to do about to help you guys? And of course, I'm going to be streaming as well. I'm doing a Road to Glory this year. I'm excited about that. I'm starting that tonight on my Twitch channel, Zelonius92. So I hope to see you guys there. Let's get into this tactic though. So we're starting with the 4-2-3-1. I've literally not played a game yet. This is my current team. I got Cunha. He's probably the star that I got from, my starter pack. He has a really good looking 87 card in the season pass, so that's pretty interesting. I got Pop on loan. She looks okay, just a little bit slow. But yeah, the way you do it now, you used to press L2. You go to your club, your squad, and then you press the left stick in. And it's the same stuff here, custom tactics. So, the 4-2-3-1 is your bread and butter every single year. This formation is very good. If we look at it, it's just very solid. It's got a flat midfield 5. Well, not flat, but a midfield 5. The midfield 5 can all get back and defend, so that makes it very hard to break down. It's very good for possession. It's got a flat back 4. It's got width out wide. The weaknesses it tend to be, it lacks the 2 strikers. Some FIFAs, or the last few FIFAs, have been needing that a bit more. But it's still very good at learning the game. Doesn't really have too many big weaknesses. And just a solid formation to build from, in my opinion. One of the reasons that I chose it. And every year, at least some pros use it, and it's pretty mate. It's very good for keeping the ball. It's always going to be good for that. In terms of the tactics we've got, 45 width. There's not really, from what I can gather, any tactical changes at all on this bit, unless I'm missing something. But the width, I don't have it too high, I don't have it too low. I think if you go to one extreme or the other, it's a little bit weaker. The depth, I have it on 40. Don't want my team pressing and pushing up too high. This is more about when they press, to be honest, the depth, but you're not going to be pressing too high in a 4-2-3-1 or defensive style. Balanced, build-up play, balanced, direct passing. This has been very, very good for years. It pins them back and it's very hard to defend. I don't know why they've not changed it, but I'm gonna try it and see again if it works. Like I say, I've not played games yet. I don't know fully what the meta is, but I'm going to be experimenting. Once the team enters the attacking zone with possession players, that doesn't really make grammatical sense. That with possession players will create chance. It should be once the team enters the attacking zone, the players in possession will create chances by making runs for passes in space behind the opposing backline. Strikers who are fast with a good attack position attribute are the best at this tactic, so it just pins them back and makes you have to mark you. The width, I don't go too crazy in this formation, but you want decent width. That's important every year. From what I've seen from watching people, cutbacks are good. In terms of the type of players you want, your striker should be your best player in the team. Your cam should be your next best player. So I'm not going to use this team. I'm obviously going to start getting players for my road to glory. But I would do that. Can you use target men or target women? I don't really know yet. But like I say, put your best player in the striker role. That'd be my advice. CDMs, I always like players on FIFA. Hopefully on EAFC tend to be well-rounded. I think that suits the game more for the last few years. You need your really fast players out wide. That is where you're going to get a lot of width. So put your pace out wide. If you don't have pace and don't have width, you will struggle to break people down, or at the very least be losing a big attacking weapon. So that's what I do for that one. For a more attacking version, I don't think this formation generally is the best for pressing or more attacking, but if you want to stick in it and try it out, then I would up the press to press after possession loss, up the depth, up the width a little bit in the attack, and the main differences I would make. I didn't even show you the instructions, sorry, did I? So stay central, stay forward. This is for the one I was just showing you. Stay central, stay forward on your striker. Come back, and then everything else default on your cams. That is what I would do in my opinion. And then only thing I change for the CDMs is cut passing lanes or cover centre. I used to go stay back, but personally, I don't think it's got enough going forward if you do that. Stay back, I change on the fullbacks, and that's it for that. I leave the keepers for now. We showed you the tactics for this, but for the instructions, the only change I really make is I put get into the box on the outside cams, so they just push up and get in behind a bit more, use the pace. You could maybe go balanced on the fullback, but I think you lose the strength of this formation then. For my ultra attacking, I go 3-4-2-1. Now, this is just a ridiculous attacking formation every year. It's just got so many options. Not very good defensively, but I've put it in there because you're all out attack trying to get back into the game. Constant pressure, crazy depth. You're pressing as high up as you can. High everything for the most part. Forward runs, fast builders, trying to get the ball with press, run forward straight away. For the instructions, stay central, stay forward on the three strikers. Come back on defence, so you still have some defence on the wingers, but then stay wide, get in behind, get into the box, then making runs in behind. Balanced cover centre on the centre mids. Defenders left default. Now we're going to go look at the 4-4-2 that we had. I'm going to keep pressing L2 because I'm just so used to it. 4-4-2. What do you guys think, by the way, is the best use of my 4,600 points? This new evolution stuff looks exciting, and the relentless winger thing looks cool, but I feel like 1,000 points could definitely get me a lot more than 50,000 coins, especially if I did draft. And the thing is, the relentless winger thing, 50k coins or the points. Do you not think for 50k you could probably get someone tradable who's probably going to be better? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But anyway, for the 4-4-2, the formation is just so balanced. Its main weakness, I would say, is the link-up between the striker and midfield. It does lack a cam. I do like a cam on FIFA. However, when I look at this formation, it's just so good at pressing because it covers every area. It's got the link-up with two strikers. It's got a flat back four. Very hard to defend against. Not defend against, break down. It's just very good all round. So a very good balanced formation to start the year. 40 width, 40 depth. Very solid. 60 width, you want decent width in this formation to stretch teams out wide. Balanced, direct passing. I explained why I really like that. For the instructions, stay central, stay forward on both strikers. Come back on defence, stay wide, getting behind on the wingers. You want them to defend when you're defending as a flat midfield four, two banks of four. You want them out wide though and getting behind for your width. I go cover centre, balance attack on one. Whoever's your better, more attacking midfielder, then stay back cover centre on the other. That would be my personal preference. And then stay back on your fullbacks. For the more attacking version, I would up the depth, up the width slightly. You could maybe go to 50 width. Press after possession loss again, it just means you're going to be more aggressive with the press. Fairly similar on the offensive ones. For the instructions, the only difference is I put both of my centre mids onto balanced. You could mess around with that, but for me, everything else stays the same. And then, of course, I'm still using the same ultra attacking. I don't use an ultra defensive for the last few years. I don't think parking the bus and just going all out defence and changing it drastically has really worked very well. Might change this year. The way we approach custom tactics, the meta formations, some of the meta instructions, it could be different. We don't know yet. It's a whole new world. a whole new franchise, FC, EAFC, is here. I'm excited for this year. I'm going to be giving you guys lots more custom tactics. As always, appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the game so far. Hope to see you in my stream later tonight. Have a great launch, I guess. Peace.